hell are you waiting for? Counting today, you've got 3 days to get your entry in to the Dead with Dave Home Haunters Award show. Come on, you took video of your display, your haunt, your walkthrough, your setup. Send it in. Okay, we're finally getting into the painting of the church pew prop. I've mixed up a color or two, and I've got some on hand, so I'm going to test out a couple of different colors here to see which one looks best. Let's get right into it and start putting some wood grain on the church pew. When you drag across the face of the paint and rock the handle, it actually creates what looks like grain in wood. Is it perfect? No. I used it on one of my foam coffins that I made, and it does a reasonable facsimile of a wood grain. It's fooled a couple of people. So the raised ridges on here, though, end up pulling off the paint off of here, the top layer I just put on, and it should show the darker color underneath. So that's what we're going to go for here. His first effort's a failure. I think what I'm going to need to do is actually have a darker base underneath. So I'm going to put this aside to dry. I'm going to repaint it. So what I'll do in the meantime, I'll test it on here. It's already black underneath, and we'll see how that goes. I'll have to say I'm not crazy about it, but the black definitely shows through a lot better. So I'm gonna have to think about this. So what I'm gonna do is let this dry, come back and see if it looks any better dried. Okay, that was pretty much a failure. I mean, it's got a wood grain look to it, but I'm not happy with it at all. So another one of my on-the-fly command decisions. I'm gonna dispense with the wood graining look, and I'm just going to paint the church pew with a solid color. Low light conditions with people focusing probably more on other attributes of the haunt rather than whether or not the church pew has a wood grain to it. That's what I was hoping for. It ain't going to work. And I think it just looks like shit. So I'm going to dispense with the graining tool and just going to go with the solid color on the church pew. Was it the worst thing? Kind of looks like my wife's leopard print sheets or something. Not happy? So, out and Z. Well, that didn't quite work out as planned, but you know what? I'm actually thinking I like this a little bit better. I think I like the color better. Not sure how well it shows up on camera, but it's, I think it was an unnecessary detail as it turns out. So if this is your first time here, I'd love to have you subscribe to the channel. I'm working on props every day. Sometimes I have a failure, like today, and other times I think it's going to be a success. So if you like what you see, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments section below what you thought of the tiger print grain pattern. Oh, and you've only got 3 days left to get your entry in to the Dead with Dave Home Haunters Award Show. Make sure you submit. Okay, thanks for watching. Okay, we're finally getting into the painting of the church pew prop. Oh, and you've only got 3 days left to get your better. I think I like the